Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Sorry about the shaky camera, I'm just holding my selfie stick right now, so it might be a little shivery. But I just recently got a question asked now that I have both corn snakes and a ball python down in this enclosure down here. um, if there is a difference between feeding them, because these guys eat rats and that one eats, or vice versa, sorry, these ones eat mice, that one eats rats. So is there a difference between feeding them? And the answer is yes, there is. Part of it is just because there is a difference, and part of it is just personal preference. So this is what I do. So I figured I'd make a video of this, just answering that question, because it's easier to do a video than try and explain. So I'm going to take you through everything. I've already made a video on feeding my corn snakes. So if you want to watch that video, I'll tag it up above for you. But this one is going to be everything. I have to feed all of my snakes today. Corn snakes and ball python included, as well as my Taiwan Beauty rat snake in the back. So I am going to take you through from point A to point B and all the way to point C when they eat. So if you do not like watching snakes eat, this might not be the video for you. Or skip the ending. I will put chapters along the bottom of the video, so if you want to just skip that end part, you can. But here we go. So we're going to start with me prepping my mice and my rats. So enjoy the ride. Okay, so I'm going to apologize right now for the echoes, the lighting, and the camera angle in general. I'm in my laundry room where my deep freeze is, so bear with me. Okay, so I have everything laid out in front of me. I will show you everything as we go here. So first off, I have a container. This is what my mice thaw out in. I have a Ziploc bag. So I put my rat in here. I just have one rat because I just have one ball python. So the rat goes in here. And the reason that I do that is because ball pythons can be very picky eaters. So if they know the scent of a rat, they won't necessarily eat a mouse, or vice versa. If they're normally on mice and you try and feed them a rat, they can be picky and not eat the rat because it doesn't smell right. So I don't want the scent of the mice getting onto the rat because she might potentially refuse to eat it. So I put my rat in here. It all goes into the same container with the mice, but the Ziploc bag keeps the most smell from getting onto the rat. So I got all that. I have my trusty feeding tongs, because who wants to touch a dead mouse and rat, really, right? I have a scale. Now, I will explain why I have a scale here in a minute when I get to doing the rat, but this is just a normal kitchen fruit scale that I bought on Amazon. So you can totally do that if you want to. And then I have my binder. You've seen this binder before on another video of mine when I was giving an update on Nova. But yeah, so I'll explain that in a second too. So first off, we're going to start with the mice because they're like the easiest. So I have an adult mouse here for Eve, my largest corn snake. And I have hopper mice here for Ember, my other corn snake, and Farron, my Taiwan Beauty rat snake. Both Ember and Farron are actually at the size now that they are being bumped up to adult mice. I'm just trying to use my fuzzies up because I don't have anybody else that eats them. So I'm giving them 2 instead of 1 just till I use them up, and then they're going to be bumped up to adult size. So if you're wondering why I'm going to feed them 2, that's why. Okay, so first off, I'm going to take my adult mouse, shove the tongs down in there, grab the mouse, just like that, and into the bucket. Quite simple. So now, like I said, I'm feeding the hoppers, 2 hoppers per snake, so I'm going to need 4 hoppers. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do that back up. Okay, so that's all of my mice in the bucket now. Okay, so now we get to the more interesting parts. Now, I said this in my other video on Nova, but in this binder, I am keeping track of Nova. I'm keeping track, I don't know if you can see this too well on the camera, but on these sheets that I've made up, I have the date, I have the weight of the rats that she's eating, her weight, whether she rejected the feeding or not, and then over on this side is her shed, how long she is. So after every time she sheds, I measure her and I put that down in here. And then these are just any side notes that I want to add to whatever's going on. So, that being said, and the reason I'm actually doing this, I think I've explained this before, but I'll say it again. The reason that I do this is because when I was going to be getting a ball python, I tried to do what I did with my corn snakes and my Taiwan beauty rat snake. I tried to contact different people, different breeders, look up online, see if I could find info, like how fast do they grow? How long did it take for them to have to move up a food size? That kind of thing. Like, I know every snake is going to be different, but it gives you like a general ballpark idea. I don't get my mice and my rats from around here. I order from a company that's like 4 hours away from me. So they ship me in my mice and rats, and I pick them up at my local airport, at FedEx. So I order in bulk. In the spring, I order enough to last me to the fall, and then in the fall, I order enough to last me till the next spring. So when I was ordering the rats for Nova, I was like, how long is she going to need these smaller sizes before she can bump up? I couldn't find anywhere. Nobody could tell me. Nobody had kept a record of this in the ball python world. And I'm like, that's kind of strange, because that kind of a thing is everywhere in the corn snake world. So I figured, I'm going to do it. I'm going to record how long she was on this size and, you know, when she moved up and all this, like how fast she grew and all that. I'm going to do it so that potentially I can help future new ball python owners. So that's what I'm doing. So with my scale, I am going to weigh her rats. These are what they call pups. So they're the smallest rats that you can get, and that's the size she's on right now. She is eating roughly around the 26 gram mark. So I'm going to, I'll just kind of switch this around here for you. Give me a second. Hi. To weigh my rat, and as you can see on the scale here, this one's 26.1. So this is about perfect for where she's eating. So that's the one I'm going to use right there. I don't always, and sometimes I have to weigh 3 or 4 different rats before I get the one I want. But that one actually looks pretty perfect. So, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to put that in my Ziploc bag so that I don't contaminate it with the mouse smell. I'm going to zip that up. We got a lot of air in there. You don't want too much air because then it really doesn't get the heat very well. There we go. That's better. Okay, I'm going to put that in with my mice. Just like that. Okay, so that one. Now I'm going to go into my binder. And I'm just going to write down that it is April 16th, 22, and it was 26.1 grams. Okay, so that's documented that part. Okay, so now I am going to go how I thaw my mice and my rats currently. is I just put steaming hot water in this bucket with them. Not boiling. I want to make that clear, because if you boil the water and put them in, that can like make the mice and the rats burst, which is just not pleasant. So never put boiling water, but I run extremely hot water out of my tap so the steam's rising off of it, and then I put that in here with the mice and the rats, and they sit in that hot water for about half an hour, and then they'll be thawed and ready to go. Now, I say currently because that's going to have to change. As Nova eats bigger and bigger and bigger rats, I'm going to have to either extend the length of time hers is in the water, or I'm going to have to like start, like when she's full grown and eating like the jumbo rats, I'm going to have to like potentially let them thaw out overnight, just like in the fridge, and then do the hot water trick after that. We'll see how that works. I'm not sure exactly what method I'm going to go with yet, but for now, 30 minutes is still good for her. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll catch you in 30 minutes.
A few minutes later.
Okay, I'm back. You are really going to have to forgive the camera work here. I am working on my own, and yeah, I'm just holding my camera in my hand right now, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, so my mice are officially all thawed out. I'm debating how I want to do this. I think we're going to do Farron first. So for those of you who don't know Farron, just a little background thing here. Sorry, my bad. Farron is my Taiwan beauty rat snake. Farron came from an abusive situation. The family that had him before me was not very nice to him. Yeah, he was poked with sticks. The kids would bang on his glass. He was injured when I got him, and so because of all of this, he's very, very defensive. If you watch my other videos, I always say there's never an aggressive snake, there is a defensive snake, and Farron is very defensive. He's very scared of people, and he just does not like to be held, does not like to be touched, anything like that. So he is a tank situation. He never comes out unless I actually have to do something with him. And as you will see here, he will strike at me through the glass. So, he's a different situation than my corn snakes. So, we're going to do him first. So, we're going to go into my bedroom. You're going to get a sneak peek. No. We're all good. Now, it's going to be kind of dark in here. Sorry, because I have my lights off in my bedroom. The window's kind of covered because he doesn't like it too bright. So, he's got a light on his tank right here. There he is. He is raring to go. He is hungry, I tell you. So, this is going to be fun. Alright, so I'm going to flip my camera around here. Maybe, if I can find... Okay, so, this is Farron. His tank, his glass is dirty. Forgive that. That's Farron, though. This is my Taiwan beauty rat snake. So, yes, I have tape on the lid thing here because he has figured out how to push up these corners. So, yeah, I have to tape it down. He is one, you are a smart snake. Too smart for your own good at times. Yes, you are too smart. Yes, as you can see, he is like following my finger. Like, he is raring to go here. So, this is going to be interesting. So, for him, I don't hand feed him because he would rather take my hand than the mouse. Yes, that's just Farron. So I will get his attention elsewhere, and then I am going to drop his mice onto this rock right here. And he is literally going to hunt them himself, and he will eat them. Now, he might not eat when we're in the room, so I'm not sure if you're going to see him eat or not. I will try and get a video of it, but I might not be able to do that. Okay, so we're gonna open that, but as you can see, he knows. He is like right at that top, right there. Like, he's raring to go here. So, I have to call him away from that door so I can get in. I gotta get my dog out of the way first. Okay. So, I am gonna, like, tempt him, call him down over to this corner. He's, like, hunting me. Don't hurt yourself on the glass. Okay. So, he's down in that corner, and now what I'm gonna do... I don't know how I'm gonna do this with one hand, actually. This could be interesting. Hang on, I gotta figure this out. Can I prop you up here, maybe? Yeah, you're not really gonna be able to see. I'm sorry. I need two hands for this, so I'm just gonna tempt him back down here again. I'm gonna take one of my little fuzzies, and we're gonna drop it onto the rock. Gonna take another one of my fuzzies, tempt him back down so he doesn't come up at me. Drop it onto the rock. Oop, that one rolled off the rock. Whatever, he'll find it. Okay, so. Sorry about the round again. So, as you can see, I've dropped both fuzzies in there. One is, where's my finger? Right there, and one is right there. He's still looking at me because he's just like, I know you have the food. So now, we're just going to leave him alone, and he will find them on his own, start eating. So, booyah. Okay, back out into the light. Alright, so now we're going to feed these two monkeys. Now, these guys you've seen me feed before in that other video that I mentioned. And I did a lot better job, I think, in that video than this. So, I'm not going to go into too much detail. You can go back and watch that video that I tagged beforehand. But I said I was going to go from point A to point B to point C, so here we go. We're just going to open up Eve. We're going to remove this water dish because that's where I put her plate. Again, like I did before, I feed on these two plates, one for each, because I don't want to put their food in the substrate and have the substrate stick to the mouse and then them swallow the substrate. So I put theirs like this on the plate, and they eat off the plate. Okay, so she is in the back corner, as you can see. So we are going to call her out. I am going to flip this around again, possibly. Oh goodness, I'm trying to put this in a position where you're going to be able to see her. Sorry, I gotta figure this out. I want you to be able to see her, but at the same time, yeah, you know there's food coming. Okay. Hang on. Revamp. I will be right back. I need to get my selfie stick so I can try and prop this camera up. This is not going well. Okay, selfie stick acquired. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see this, but we're going to try it out. Alright, I'm just going to grab her. Here. Oh, where are you? I have no idea where you even are. There you are. Come here. Alright. I got her. Okay, so I'm just going to put her mouse right here. Ooh, this is the nice close-up. You should be able to see a good strike and wrap from this situation if she doesn't knock my camera over. Okay, so I'm just going to put her here, tease her with the mouse. And there we go. She has got it. Give it a couple wiggles, let her wrap up a bit. And now she's going to knock everything over, of course. Alright. She gets wild when there's food. Alright. Perfect. I'm going to take my camera out so she doesn't try and eat it. Because trust me, she will. Alright. You're going to go up there for 2 seconds. Hi! Because I need 2 hands to wrestle her back into her cage. No, stay on the plate. Okay, there. Okay, so she's got her food. Sorry you can't see that very well, but good wrap. But yeah, she's happy. He's a pain, but she's happy. Okay, come on, go. Shoo, 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 move. I don't need you. Okay, so now we're gonna do Ember. Hi! Okay, so now we're gonna get Ember's first mouse. Put it on the plate. Okay. Now we need Miss Ember. So I'm taking out her water dish, just like the other one, because that's the space that I use. And she is currently in her little hide. Hi! This little girl just had a shed as well, so she's probably pretty hungry. So we're gonna get her out here. Take that out too, because she's hiding underneath it. Hi, baby! Come here. Okay, he's my little baby. Hi! Alright. Gonna try and set this up so you can watch her. Possibly. Perfect. Okay. So now we're gonna put her mouse in here. Switch hands because I'm right-handed, so I rather use the mouse with the right hand. Alright, sometimes she takes a little bit to grab on. She's more interested in looking around. But she should be quite hungry, so whoops. And my camera wants to fall. You're hidden behind the leaves. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, you want this? That was a little tag, not an actual strike. There we go. Perfect. And she'll curl. Ooh, that's a good wrap. Nice. Perfect. All right. So there we go. That's them. Now, like I said, Ember has two. So we'll just let her eat that one, and then I'll offer her the second one. Has decided to let go. So the mouse is right there. And she's like looking around like, am I gonna get any more? So a lot of people kind of freak out about that. If your snake lets go of the food like that, don't worry. Just leave them alone. They will go back to it. A lot of people at this point will go back in and like reintroduce the mouse to the snake and wiggle it around again. No, they'll find it on their own. They'll eat it. Even if they leave it alone for 10, 15 minutes, they will go back. Like, as you can see, she's already sniffing. There's her nose coming out. She's already sniffing at that mouse again. So she's going to reattach onto it again. And then she'll start to eat. Ember is already chowing down. Sorry for the frostiness here. That's just the plexiglass that's on the front. It's frosty. It was like that when I got this enclosure. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But yeah, she's chowing down now. This one is still sniffing. We're still sniffing. We have to make sure that mouse is there. Let's peek in here and see what Farron is doing. Farron is done. I missed him. I'm sorry, guys. He totally ate while I was feeding the corn snakes. So yeah, both mice are gone for him. He's done. He ate them both already. He usually doesn't take long. This, if you're wondering what this is a keychain made out of his shed. Yeah, this is yours. Yeah. This is your shed. It is. You are so cute. I wish I could hold you, but you just want to eat me. But you are so cute. Where are the cute ones, the ones that you can't hold? Anyway, going back here. She's still sniffing. She's gonna latch on like any second. Okay, so Ember is done her first one, so let's see if she'll eat number 2. So with number 2, I don't even take her out. I just offer her the second one, see if she wants it. Sometimes she eats it, sometimes she doesn't. Yeah, she's just gonna take off. Oops, sorry. I'm like concentrating on my snake and not paying attention to my camera. Hey, you. Hey, you. Just kind of tease her a bit with it. She's back here now. You want a second one? Are you going into your hide? Oh, where are you going? Oh, you're coming out the other side. Here, you want a second? She's interested. Just kind of tease her back to the plate. This is what you call playing with your food. Sorry for the bad puns. And like I said, I want her to eat on the plate so that she doesn't get stuck in the substrate. So I'm teasing her back to the plate here. Kamori, go away. My dog wants to get involved. Over here. Don't strike the dog, please. Come here. Come here. Kamori, you are not in a good situation right there. Thank you. Come here. No? You're not going to take the second one? Boop. Just because I can boop. Sometimes it takes a few minutes, so I'm just giving her a chance. With animals, you have to be patient. And yes, I have to clean her enclosure. Don't judge. She just shed, so I didn't want to disturb her while she was shedding, so I haven't cleaned her enclosure yet. Oh, so gentle. She takes that second one oh so gentle. So she did take it. So as you can see, it takes some time. So I'll let her digest for a couple of days, and then I'll clean her enclosure all up and everything like that. But yeah, there we go. She's taking her second one. I'll let her do that. This girl's just about done. Just a tail and a leg in the back there. There we go. So that's the corn snakes done. They'll finish eating, nothing spectacular, and then I'll take the plates out and put their water dishes back in. So now, going on to the ball python, Nova, we're gonna pull her out, which is easier said than done with one hand, actually. Let's take the clips off, just because it'll be easier. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna pull her out here. I don't know where she is. Oh, she's over in her hide. Okay. Alrighty. So some people actually have asked me how you keep screen tops on lids. I'm tired, apparently. Screen tops on enclosures and cage clips. These are cage clips. I have 4 of them on this big one, and I'll kind of show. So on the side of your enclosure, I have 4, like the one's still on right there, but I put 1 on one end, 1 on the other, and then 2 in the middle because this cage is so long. So all you do, there is a short side and a long side to the cage clip. The short side goes on the top, and you just clip it underneath your black skirting here, and then you just clip it down, and it hooks underneath this black skirting here, so then that doesn't come off. And then to get them off, you just slide your finger in the little thing, push it down, and it comes off. So those are kind of cool. Take this one off. That. All right. So she is down in this side here. I have to give her more water. This is her humid hide. So I'm actually going to check while I have everything out. I actually want to check her humidity to make sure it's good. So my gauge is reading 84% humidity in there. So that's perfect. All right. Okay, so before I get her out and I'm wrestling her, I'm take you back into my laundry room. Okay. Woo, bright sunshine. Actually, this is pretty good lighting right now. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so that, okay, that's kind of harsh. That scale earlier, I've revamped it. So, it comes with this little bowl. This bowl is now too small for Nova. So I've gotten this Tupperware container. The wonderful thing about these scales is when you put something on them first and then turn it on, it does not weigh the weight of the container. So you have to make sure that you put the container on first and then turn it on. And when you do that, it doesn't weigh the container. So when I put her in there, it's just going to be weighing her and nothing. So, oh yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go get Nova. Ooh, that lighting changes so much when I come out of there. The wonderful joys of living in a basement. Okay, we're gonna get the baby girl. Hi, baby. You left me a present, too. Hi, baby girl. This is little baby Nova. You've seen her before on my channel. But she's the newest recruit. Right, little baby? Come here, little baby. Oh, she's getting so big, guys. Oh, my God. She is getting so big. Okay. Now I have camera in one hand, snake in another hand, and I need to open that door. Hang on. We can do this. Honest, we can. Okay. Snake and camera in one hand. Yeah, sorry for that mess. That's my laundry room. This is like the catch-all room, as most laundry rooms are. Okay, so scale is still on. We are going to go snake in, bucket. My camera work is not good today. So that reads, she's kind of in the way, but it reads 459.3. So I'm going to write that down on here, 459.3. My snake is escaping me. So as you can see, she definitely went up, which is good. She's a grown baby. What you doing? You want to go get food? Okay, hang on. I'm going to open the door before I pick you up. I learned from my mistakes quite quickly. All right. You are getting a close-up of the door. Yeah, my videos are definitely not professional. Sorry about that. Okay, I have the dog food in there, so she's just like hanging out here. Yeah. Okay, so I take her hide right here, and I'm gonna flip this now. You get to see the pretty puppy. Okay, so I flip her hide upside down like this and use it like a bowl, and that's how I feed her. So, and I totally forgot to get her rat, so give me a second, I have to go get her rat. Okay, I am back. Oh my goodness, I'm so unorganized in this video, forgive me. Anyway, I have her rat. So, in the bucket that I thawed the mice, I've put warm water. So this water is just like you run your finger underneath the tap and it's warm water. Like it's not like hot water or anything, just warm water. So the reason that I do this, and I dip the head of the rat in that water to feed her. And the reason that I do this is because ball pythons don't hunt by smell or by sound. They hunt by heat. So they have heat pits. I don't know if you can see it. Right around her mouth, you'll see little holes there. Those are heat pits. So they hunt by heat. And so you want to have your rat warm so that she'll sense the heat and go for the rat. So I need 2 hands for this, so I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see this. But I'm going to put her in her little container. I am going to dunk the rat in the water, get it nice and warm, and then I'm going to give it to her. Oh, she always makes me jump. All right. I'm teasing her with it just for a little bit here. Okay, so she's got the rat. She is not letting go. That rat is hers. So again, I do this, the whole container thing, so that she's not on her substrate when she eats. Eventually, again, I'm going to have to revamp that because she's going to outgrow this container very soon. She's almost to the point of being outgrowing it now. So, yeah. Gonna have to fix that soon, but for now it works. So, I don't know if everybody's ball python is like this, but Nova likes to hold on to that rat for a good at least 15 minutes before she'll actually start to eat it. So yeah, we're not gonna stick around for that. We're just gonna drop this lid back into place, and she's just gonna do her thing in there for the next 15 minutes. And yeah. And then she'll eat. These guys are both done. She's like, is there any more? No, there is not. I'm sorry. This one's still kind of over there. One more look at Farron back here. He's kind of looking on that rock like, any more munchies? Nope. Sorry, Farron. You're done. So, yeah. That's my impromptu, very disorganized feeding video. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to be this disorganized, but it is, and I'm sorry. Here's all my other animals. There's Piper back there. Hi, Piper. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi. What you doing? My dog is laying on his mat over there, having fun. The parrot is in his cage. He's like right there. Because if I don't have him locked in his cage while I'm actually doing a video, he will scream his bloody head off and you will not be able to hear me. So he's still in his cage. My dove, you can't really see him, but he's like right there. Yeah. He's there. Yeah, we're all just hanging out. So yeah, that's my video for you. I hope you enjoyed it. if you have any questions, please let me know. I need some ideas for content. So if there's anything that you would like to see with any of my animals, um, please let me know because yeah, I'm not very creative. I love making these videos for you guys, but I can never think of what kind of a video to make or what content to do anything about. I'm like, do people really find this entertaining? Like, I have no idea. So yeah, if there's anything that you would like to see, please let me know because I need ideas. Um yeah, I don't think I have really much anything else to say. They're eating. Well, 3 of them have eaten. 1 of them is still eating. She's sniffing the rat now, actually. Wow, she let go really fast. Normally she doesn't let go 15 minutes. But she's actually sniffing. She's like, where can I start eating? But seriously, she takes forever. Okay, so that's my video. I hope that helped anybody that has any corn snakes, Taiwan beauty rat snakes, or ball pythons, or is thinking of getting them, or is just plain interested. That's how I feed all of my snakes from start to end. The longest is waiting for the mice and rat to thaw and feeding Nova because she's so slow. The other 3 aren't that bad, but Nova's really slow. So I have one more little section to show you here at the end of the video, so we're going to go to that now. And it's just kind of tied in with the feeding, but it's like I've recorded it on my phone screen. So have fun watching that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, so on top of the whole marking it in the book thing, I also use what we call Reptile Buddy. Now this is the Reptile Buddy app. Essentially you can set up different things in here. So if you breed, you can use the breeding projects. We have a genetics calculator, so you can pair your snakes up in that calculator and it can tell you the potential of what the babies would be. You can schedule feedings and different things. You can do like a whole bunch of different things. So if I go into the animals section here, you can see all of my snakes right in here. So the top one is Nova, and then the other 3 are Ember, Eve, and Farron. The bottom one I do not have. This is Nova's father, so it's just in Nova's profile, so it shows up at the bottom. So that's why it says Nova's parents. But so, for instance, if I go into Ember right here, I can click on that middle button that says feeding right underneath all of her info. And then here I'm going to add that she is eating a fuzzy mouse. Actually, they're called hoppers, but as you can see in here, it has medium, fuzzy, and adult. So fuzzy is kind of the one down, so that's the one I use. I don't weigh their food because I know the size that they're doing. The only food that I weigh is Nova. So I don't really have to do that. I can mark here if that she's refused the feeding or not, if she's regurgitated or not, if I've added calcium. Like you can also use this for like bearded dragons and stuff like that. I don't add any of that. I'm just going to say that I fed her. So I'm going to go save. And it is now saved. So as you can see, if I go down to my notes, I've done all of her history in here. So if I go show all history, it's going to show you exactly everything that she's eaten, when she shed last, all that fun stuff. So I've added her. Now I'm going to go to Eve and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Feeding. She gets an adult mouse. So it kind of remembers what you set for the last feeding. So if you ever want to change that, you just change it. But there we go. We're going to save that. And then we're going to go back and we're going to do the exact same thing for Farron. We're going to add the feeding. Mouse, fuzzy. Yes, we're going to save. Boom. So as you can see above, just below his picture and his name, Farron is 2 years old and he is 39.6 inches long. So whenever they shed, I measure them. So I will change that measurement. I do weigh them from time to time just because knowing your snake's weight is a good thing. Snakes hide their illnesses very, very well. So the first thing that will change if your snake is ill is it will start to lose weight. And so if you weigh them from time to time, you can keep an eye on that and make sure that they're either staying the same weight or gaining weight. And then that way you know that they're not sick. So I do that from time to time. Nova, I do all the time. So Nova in here, I'm going to put a feeding. I'm going to put this one changed. So I'm going to use the rat fuzzy, or no, sorry, not rat fuzzy. I'm going to use the rat pinky because they don't have like the different terminologies in here, which that's kind of frustrating, but you can get by. So she's eating the smallest size of rat that you can get. So rat pinky. I'm going to put that it was 26.1 grams. And we're going to save that. And then in a little bit here, at the time I'm doing this, I haven't weighed her yet for this feeding. So I will hit that measurement button on the right there. And I will enter her, actually I'll show you when you go here. You can add her length or her weight. I am going to add her weight when the time comes. So I also keep that in my phone as well.